What's up, y'all? Welcome to Sherry the Berry TV. I'm your girl Sherry, and y'all are the berries. And as y'all can see from the title of the video, from this thumbnail, I'm gonna be reading Reddit. Reddit is funny. It's real funny. It's real funny. And I am your future mental health counselor, so I think it'll be real funny for me to kind of like dive in from these random people and like read their stories and like kind of analyze them. I'm reading Reddit today, and today is gonna be more about like relationships and like Tinder messages. So before we get into it, if you're not subscribed and if you're not a berry, I don't know what you're doing. And she really ended things because I didn't pay for her coffee. Am I crazy, or was that a huge overreaction? Why you were just down to go blank this week, but now it's over? Because it's common bloop courtesy for a man to pick up a woman's tab on the first date. Yeah, I was taught that. You know, if you asking me out, you're gonna pay for my stuff. You know, you're gonna pay. You didn't even try to do so or even offer to. I wouldn't have let you. I have my own money, but I need to see effort and consciousness from a man, and you have none of that. So I'm guessing she is saying this off of one day. This is one day, but she was like, you don't got none of that. Okay. You come off as an unserious and lazy. I like that. You would come up as an unserious. I'm not the one to be in the one-sided relationship and be the one doing the heavy lifting. Relationships are about give and take, and that's what I'm looking for. Please take it as is. I feel like somebody put all the pressure on her one day and was like, I feel like her past relationship was like this, or she had a relationship like this with whoever, that she felt like somebody was like slacking off and she had to do everything because she just went in on him. And I'm guessing this is off one interaction. Like, I'm sure this is their first encounter, and she like, you ain't even try to pull out your wallet. But I feel like she kind of hard on him. She real hard on him. He replies, why would I go through all this effort if I was unserious? It's a freaking $5 coffee. Dang. Do you not see how ridiculous you're being? Girl, I didn't know it was only $5. No, but if it was just $5, just pick it up. If we both having coffee, just here goes $10. Yeah, I'm sure you got a $5 coffee too. Give me a little Danish, you know? But yeah, I feel like she was definitely affected this type of way in the past, and she saw a little red flags with him, and she was like, no, I'm not gonna go through this again. Like, no, I'm not going through this again. She like, no. She's washing her hands right now. That's how some people are. Some people see red flags, their red flags, and be like, I don't want to put quotes around it, because if that's your red flag, that's your red flag. But people have red flags and be like, actually, no, I don't want that. You seem unserious and lazy. You're an unserious and lazy person because you did not pick up your wallet and you did not pay for my $5 coffee. It is extreme. I won't add that is extreme, but she probably have a reason. Anyway, next story. Girlfriend zoned with me because I didn't relate on owning anything, and everything she told me was a lie. We was dating for 2 months, and I spent a lot of time together. We spent time with friends when we could, but I had to be at every beck and call for her, and she gave me spit about it. I spent more time doing stuff that she wanted, and it didn't occur to me at the time. She texted me that we didn't connect, even though on all levels we had the same mindset. But because I didn't own a house, a dog, go to school, she broke it off with. Then she wants to remain friends. Turns out she called me a one and done, and now I feel violated because I was treated like an object. I'm officially depressed because of numerous times I feel like I am only worth the time of an object, and I care on an emotional level. Is there anyone on this app that actually doesn't treat people like objects? Feel like I'm wasting my time and efforts. I don't like that you feel like you violated. But it's been 2 months. If she wants you to own a dog in a house, and I'm sure, I don't even know how old you guys are, but she wants you to own a dog in a house, and she wants you to go to school. If that's not what you personally want, you shouldn't feel that bad. Don't make this person make you feel depressed because they don't get that, because you don't have what they want you to have. You know, like, Are you okay with what you have? Okay, you want to work for? Okay, work. Maybe going to school is not what how you want to work on yourself. Maybe it's something else. Don't let this girl make you depressed. And she friend zoned you. She like, you cool. Like, I can be your friend. But I want you to have a dog. Like, why don't you have a dog? She like, why do you not have a dog? Why are you not in school? And why are you not closing on your house? I'm trying to live in a house. But don't be depressed. Don't be depressed. Next. Tinder date ends poorly and why? So I matched with this cute guy who was visiting my town on Tinder. Let's call him Michael. We hit it off really well and chatted on Tinder for a couple of weeks. We would talk back and forth for hours non-stop some days. Eventually, we added each other on Snapchat, talked a bit longer, then finally met in person. Michael and I had a lovely day and he paid for dinner, which is nice, better than that whole coffee spill. Paid for dinner because I drove us everywhere. Okay, I like the 50-50 in a relationship. I like that. We actually ended up back at my place and had a good time doing the deed. Halfway through, he tears the skin. How? He tears the skin off his genitals. Let's say it like that. Not sure what happened, but he starts bleeding from his private part. Not like a ton of blood, but consistent drops. And enough that he had to hold his hand under to stop the drops from hitting the sheets. I comfort him through the whole thing, Google what to do, offer to take him to the doctor/ER. He says it doesn't hurt. And we just kind of wait for it to stop. What scratched him down there? And why didn't he oh, this don't hurt. Let me just wait for it to stop bleeding. Obviously, it was an awkward situation and killed the mood. I eventually drove him back to the place he was staying. Then he stopped showing an interest in me and talked. He stopped showing an interest in you? But you the one that scarred this young lady, which you should have went to the bathroom. You should have said, hold on, let me go to the bathroom. Let me get this together. Rather than sitting there and just waiting for it to stop. You should have just went home yourself. You shouldn't even got a ride home. You should have paid for an Uber and just like went your merry way. Because now you're going to be like, oh, now you're not interested in her. He stopped showing interest in me and talked a lot less on Snapchat. I know it was obviously a really awkward moment, but we spent a long time talking to each other before we met, and then he had a really good, wholesome date when we met. And now he seemed to want nothing to do with me. Did the date maybe just not go as well as I thought it did, or was it because of his torn genitals incidents? Will other people ghost anyone because of an incident like this, even when the date part really went well? That's a good question. If I really like this person and that happened, doing the deed, and then it just rips and it's like, it's dripping. You are dripping. This is not no scratch. You are dripping. If the date went really well, I guess so. I guess so. Yeah. But the fact that he ghosted her, like, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I'm not even going. She dropped you off. She dropped you off. She sat there as you bled and she comforted you, and then you're gonna stop showing interest in her. That's why she on Tinder telling your story, Michael. You could at least been her friend. She comforted you through a weird moment, and she was willing to stick by your side. She said you was handsome, so maybe your ego was like, do not see that girl again. Maybe you was so embarrassed. But y'all had a good connection, apparently. Thank y'all so much for watching the first Reading Reddit with your girl, Sherry. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, you are the truest berry of the bunch. And I will see me in my next video.